Uh-oh, looks like a giant monster is attacking town. Ha ha ha. It's a pig. It's just a pig. It's not a monster. It's not giant. This is tiny. Hey, what are you doing here? Get off my property. Hello everyone, this is Murby, and I am back with another episode of Withermagica. You shoot. Go attack the city again. Today we'll be continuing our Viridian City thing. Still need a name for it, but it is a replica of Viridian City. So what I've created here is a diagram of the city. Small little thing. It shows how the city is going to be planned. I have all the houses and trees down, a little meadow here, the roads, the ledges. So let's get started. Now the first thing we're going to make is the ledges, which these are actually kind of easy to make if you can get creative. All you need is a grass block and a nether brick fence. This is how I do it. So, if you don't know what Pokemon ledges are, they are areas that you can go forwards, but not back. They can be extremely annoying in stuff like Twitch Plays Pokemon, but I'm not going to go into detail. And my throat is not working today. Now, the next thing we're going to do is start on the road. And, yes, my voice is terrible. Let's not use gray. How about light gray? Actually, I don't know. It's sort of I don't know what sort of color it is, and I don't know how I can depict it. Maybe cyan? That looks just about right. But first, let me tend to my voice because it's actually hurting me. I'll be right back. Ooh, you like the ledges? Yeah, they're pretty great. Let me just take another drink. Okay. Now, let me see this. Or I can just look at the diagram, really. So, what we do now is make a road going this way. We might need a little more space, but that's okay. I can supply that. Now we're going to have pretty big houses, so this could be a problem. We could make them a little smaller though. So let's just make a little more land. Okay. And oops. Here we go. We're going to have a sort of a meadow here. Let me see how big that would be. It's a bit bigger than I thought. So let's stretch this out. Patch up this land. Oh. Yeah, you don't have so much power in this version of the city. You're a bit smaller than an average human in this case. Okay. Now, let's get this going. Looking good, except, oops, we might need to make some modifications. Pokemon Center should not be so small. And yes, this is where the Pokemon Center is going to go. Small Pokemon Center is small, and that's not a good thing. Wait, why am I breaking that? Oops. Okay, not so far. Actually, see, this is the problem with building, towns. It's that most Pokemon houses tend to be bigger on the inside than on the outside, which really stinks. In this case, it's going to be hard. So, we'll do what we can to recreate this, because it's not going to be easy. Hi, pig. How are you doing today? Could have a bigger flower field and a really wide Pokemon Center. Or what? What do you suggest? Taking the ledge? Here, go ahead. Nope. Here, enjoy the ledge. Yep, that's how they work. And I guess we could make something happen. So let me get a look at what the Pokemon Center looks like. Okay, it's just any old hospital. Let me get a good look at it to see all the colors. Okay, I think I got a good idea at how I'm gonna make this. And going to use said blocks. Now, let's go. Hold on, one last check. Okay, now I know what I'm doing. So, what else? What other news do I haven't started giving any news. Let's start giving news. Rhydon Survival, I talked about it in my announcement video. It's a mouthful to explain, so I'll just let you guys see that. And it's, I believe, called Announcement 5, but you can check for yourself. It is around here somewhere. Still on my channel. My latest announcement as of 7/19/2014. Okay, this looks really tiny. Some Pokemon Center. So, instead of making it like a full-fledged hospital, since there's no Pokemon in this universe to heal, I guess we can just make it a rest area where you can take a nap. And go here. And get glass panes going. Oops. Don't want to throw that out. Let's make the floor something like gold, because it's sort of what happens in the real games. Actually, it's nothing close. Now, there's supposed to be a Pokemon symbol here. I mean, Pokeball symbol. So let's go ahead and make that using wool. Yes, wool. It's just the clay doesn't look so vivid. Not as much as wool. Now we'll have 2 beds here. Okay. Now instead of making a door like I usually do, could make like sliding glass. Just open all the time. Or we could make fence gates. This looks good. But I'd rather keep it actually same color and sliding glass. I mean, of course it doesn't slide, but we can still put down a rail to keep the mobs out. Actually, let me test this out. I think they can... Ooh. Oh, whoops. Let me get something that doesn't. I got nothing. Let's just keep it like this because we're not going to have so many mobs. Here's just a good rest area, and besides you can't even rest if there's mobs even surrounding the area, so it's not easy. We're going to put a mushroom egg here because it's also white and red, just like the Pokeball, and we are going to put a sign here saying, ooh, what's this? Saying, oh, caps lock is on, Pokemon Center. Let me get the item frame back. Let's go for the mushroom egg. There we go. Now I have a good resting area for when you need it. Okay, now that we finished that, here is where supposedly a meadow is supposed to be. Also, I think there's supposed to be some sand. So let's surround this part with sand. And then here we'll put, oh gosh. Yeah, this looks like a good place to put a bit of flowers. Let's just get the best ones. Maybe all of them. However many we can fit. This one doesn't really look like a flower, but I'll go with it. And dandelion. And maybe poppy again. And blue orchid. Looks like a good enough flower garden to me. Now I've created the first part of the road. As you can see here, we have another part that will send off over to some other place that I'll build later. Let's clear out this area for later use. It's going to be pretty long. I just didn't want the diagram to stretch out so far. Now, you can see the diagram, you can see the picture of Viridian City for yourself at Bulbapedia. Search up Viridian City and you'll see the picture, and if you see the picture, it actually does not have a tunnel going on any other way, it's just this way. Now, what else we do here is, as seen in the diagram, we also have to go off this direction. Okay. Let's go. Okay, now there's gonna be a little wacky area over here with the elevation. I'll fix that off camera. Because right now we have to get to the real building. While I give more news. PTD, I am stuck on the, I'm stuck on the Chuck and Jasmine fight. I have no idea how to do it. I've tried every strategy I could off camera. Of course, I do fight battles off camera to test if they work. If they do, I will exit the game so that it won't be saved, but I'll do it in the recording. I've tested a lot of things, even using a full-fledged team of level 100s, because that was the last thing I turned to. Nothing was working, so I tried that, still didn't work. Must be something up. So let me check the Pokemart. Okay, the Pokemart is going to be located right in front of the meadow. Let me see what it uses. Okay, so it is actually quite small compared to most houses, if you've seen it in Pokemon. Let me get another drink of water. I'll be right back. Also, I'll build part of the Pokemart for you. See you in a bit. Okay, so I've built the Pokemart, and what I have in here is a spawn merchant. I decided to get creative and name a bunch of mobs, all of them in fact, at the moment, after Pokemon, and sort of make them able to be sold by this guy. Now I'll just demonstrate with Tauros. So, oops. You see, I have a cow here, and it is now named Tauros. It'll be roaming around. Make like 30 of them or something. And when you got that reference, it's pretty smart. You can just spawn them in, and they're supposed to indicate the Pokemon that they are said to be on the Pokeball. Okay, now next up we're going to build the Pokemon Academy. I'll go over here and show you guys. Now, the Pokemon Academy is going to be sort of a school teaching people how to Pokemon. But first, we need to build trees to go with the thing. So, let's make a few small trees here. Now, let's see what it looks like. Okay, so the house is a pretty big, or the academy rather, is a pretty big building. I'm going to use spruce for the walls. Let me check. That looks just about right. Actually, just for the pillars, because the walls are something different. The walls are probably cobblestone. Not too shabby. Let's see which way the door goes, actually. Double door. Got it. Now, I should just print out a picture of the Viridian City so I don't need to flip between. But sadly I did not, so I have to look at it again. Okay. Let's give it some purple stained clay, because purple is the start to a healthy mind or something. Okay. Now, Pokemon Academy is replaced with something else in the Heart Gold and Soul Silver, but I'll just call it the Pokemon Academy because I don't know what that other thing is. Let's keep ongoing. Let me see the roof. The roof is green, believe it or not, and I don't really get why. So we need something good and green. Green stained clay sounds good because there's no green wood. Now let me see the roof. Okay, so it curves over this way, and it's not really equal. That's pretty cool. Okay. Now let's see. Okay, let me get a better look. So there are chimneys coming out. They're not so big, but they're two. Oops, let's replace this. I hate how doors don't stack. If they could stack, that would be a lot better. But they don't, so that's a problem. Now here we will put in, I don't know, maybe a guy. Let's just say, for now, the school is out of session because it's summer. So we've built 1, 2, 3 houses so far, as well as a ledge. Now this Tauros likes it. Now I'm going to end off the video because we've been doing enough building for today. And I'm going to end it off by spawning one of every single Pokemon in here that does not need peaceful mode to be switched off in order to spawn. That would be everyone here in my inventory. Hotbar. At least we got Pidgey, Tentacool, Miltank, Mightyena, Skitty, oh gosh, Rapidash, Flaffy, Swinub, and Zubat. Let's just let them sit around. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want. I don't control you. So you don't have to if you're already subscribed. Do not click the subscribe button again. You know what happens. And I'll see you all next time. Goodbye. Oh god, no, Mightyena. You just killed Flaffy. Not even type advantage. I'm catching you. Gotta catch them all. There we go. Now let's give it some ink sac. Perfect. We have a Mightyena. Would I like to give a nickname to the Mightyena? No. I'll keep it Mightyena. See you all next time. I don't even know why I'm still recording. Goodbye.